Hey guys, since the top 10 custom statue list is already up, now it's time for licensed statues. Now I don't typically buy a lot of licensed statues, but I do have some of them on pre-order, and some of the statues on this post might not be revealed this year, so I'm sorry for that. I might have gotten the information on their revealed wrong, so again, I'm sorry for that. Anyway, let's start. So as good as XM's Magneto on Throne is, Magneto is simply XM's also weakness. They just can't get this character right. The Magneto on Throne was very underscaled. The white Magneto was just ugly. I'm not even counting the 2-time my white Magneto was leaning. And then there's this. Scope still looks pretty good in my opinion. Honestly, a few tweaks here and there, I can definitely see myself buying this Magneto. But for now, I'll just have this guy here at number 10. If only they did not use mixed media on this guy, I would have definitely pre-ordered this Loki. Portrait looks amazing, and since I just unboxed my Wonder Woman from Queen Studios, so my expectation is quite high on this statue. This also might not be everybody's cup of tea, but Queen Studios definitely got the likeness on his portrait, which is the reason I put this guy at number 9. Last year, I included Sideshow's Nightcrawler, though I still prefer that over this one. Gotta admit, this looks pretty good in my opinion, and it's a more superior sculpt too. A more modern sculpt of Nightcrawler for sure, but the Sideshow simplicity just wins my heart. This again is not everybody's cup of tea, but I think it's been a long time waiting that we get a really good quarter scale MCU Captain America. I think the Iron Studios one is just okay, but not something I'd buy at retail. Maybe 30% the price, why not? But in my opinion, this Captain America from Queen Studios is just way more superior in every way. Likeness, sculpt, and even the price. And I'm pretty sure this will also have the better paint. A great tribute to Chadwick Boseman, though the photos of collectors doesn't seem to look that good. But anyway, I still love the mass portrait of this Black Panther statue. Always love the MCU version of Black Panther over the comics, like I mentioned in my custom statue list. The comics is just too simple for me. Love the intricate details on his costume for sure, although his anatomy is a bit weird, but it is what he looks like actually in the movie. So it's movie accurate. Another great tribute to the MCU movies is the very first armor of Iron Man. Although Iron Studios has already made this armor before, this is a great refresher since that one is sold out and I think it's a little bit hard to buy. This statue is from Queen Studios, which in my opinion is the better or more superior studio versus Iron Studios. Practical pricing as well, great scope, lots of details, definitely makes you remember the movie a lot. I'm sorry, I'm an MCU fan and an Iron Man fan, and this list is definitely gonna be biased towards that, which is what I like. Definitely great pose on this Iron Man, could be a great competitor to XM's Mark 42, since this is also a Mark 42 armor, but in my opinion, both are great. And you wouldn't go wrong with either. And you might be able to grab the XM one cheaper secondhand. But as for me, this is obviously gonna be the best choice as I have most of the Iron Man quarter scale from Queen Studios on pre-order. Really glad Twitter had decided to make a quarter scale version of this Joker on Throne. I'm also glad that they fully refunded me for the 1/6 pre-order that I did, so I was able to get the 1/4 quarter scale version. Love everything about this statue and I can't wait for it to be on hand. And I think it should be shipping maybe Q2 or 1 next year. Anyway, what makes it even greater is that it's a Throne statue like I mentioned, but the price, like milking a cow. the only Iron Studio statue I considered over the 30 plus licensed statues I listed for this list, and I think it's well justified. Waitlist is also open for this statue on the website of Sideshow, so definitely a lot of collectors do love this statue. Sculpt looks pretty good in my opinion, and definitely very accurate of that from the movie. Love the pose, very simple, very easy to display with other MCU statues from Iron Studios or maybe Queen Studios. Hopefully Queen Studios also make the statue together with an MCU Thor. I think we MCU collectors need to get a good quarter scale Thor statue. The fat one from Iron Studios is just not cutting it. And as for number one, and I think is a bit expected, is we have this XM Maestro on front. No matter the version you bought, it will still look amazing. I actually saw this statue at XM store in Singapore when I visited them in September. You would most likely need a dining table to display this one. And if you did have the exclusive version, it is extremely big. And I'm pretty sure shipping is gonna hurt. Anyway, nonetheless, great job by XM on this Maestro. It's a great prone statue. I just wish they don't make their potential grail statues that expensive. So far, War Tank and this is actually quite expensive. And both comes in most likely 2 big boxes. So again, shipping is gonna hurt. So that's the end of this top 10 licensed statue reveals of 2022. Did you pre-order any of the pieces mentioned in the video? Let me know in the comments below. So for more top 10 list videos, statue unboxings, subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on future contents. This is Carl and see you in the next one.